some
All right,
zombie
let's jump in. So
and elementalists,
this is
maybe.
for all the marbles. 2021 2021 World Championships on the line. We have BT Majorgi carrying the Blood Fang flag, bringing in the Black Templars Guild. We got RS Philip W from Rising Sun, if I remember correctly, coming with Dark Claw. He's been playing this on ladder a lot. So I think both of these players have actually been kind of playing these decks they're playing at the moment quite a bit. So it's not a surprise to see them take them this far.
And we even got King Rotham on the playmat.
Yeah, that's the only way he makes it into a game these days.
So far, yeah, unfortunately.
All right, so what are your predictions here? I think the Den Mother is gonna, if it comes
Show up.
out, yeah, if it comes out, I feel like that's gonna pretty much establish a
I
win.
feel like she's gonna show up some time in the game. Shows her ugly face.
Okay, looks aren't everything, Leo. Okay,
Yeah, she's
Say
got to
again?
wear a cast.
it's her person.
She's not that bad. Just kidding. I actually quite like her art.
I'm sure she has a great personality.
Yeah. You know what they say: when the mother's not happy, nobody's happy.
I thought that was wife. Oh, I guess that's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah, if you marry the then mother, then sure.
I just heard a
Oh,
batong.
Cass is back.
Hey,
Hey
Cass.
guys,
How you
Hey,
doing,
Cass.
brother?
perfect timing.
The
Yeah.
final.
BT George against RS Philip W.
Yes.
Two worthy players. You know, they've been playing the tournament scene all year long. Pretty much played every single tournament. They've done well all the way through. So I think that this community will be very happy to have either of them as champion.
Yeah, will be two very worthy winners.
Yeah.
But there can be only one.
Hey, I know what that pull is from. I don't know if I can say movie names on here without getting without getting shut down, but there can be only one.
I think
Hey,
you can say film names, yeah. We all know that's from The Hangover.
or Highlander.
Well, yeah, that as well. Yeah. Two very similar movies.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, interchangeable. No differences whatsoever.
So BT Georgie putting on the Confluence of Fate.
Yeah, and Majorgi completely wiped the floor with the previous Dark Claw. I mean, it wasn't even close. Did you know he runs Den Mother?
Yeah, I saw that earlier. It was
Yeah,
interesting.
he was in with the chat with us.
Oh, hey,
We saw that.
I've gotten like 5 hours of sleep in the last 48 hours, so you guys can kiss
I'll
my
never
you know what.
forget Vanity losing to Denmother.
That Dark Claw had to use a double boosted attack to get rid of that profit. That seems like a lot of energy wasted on that little ally.
He was quite resilient though, wasn't he?
Uh,
He was going to stick on board and possibly get joined by a Den Mother at some point.
Yeah, but look now, you got 3 allies,
Jesus.
including 2 big
Wow.
ones.
Yeah.
That.
And the others, the Halfang doesn't have defender.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would you want to have played Den Mother first?
How comforting in this situation.
Yeah, maybe I would have played Den Mother first to have her in the middle, because then they would have all had defender. Yeah.
Well, no, it would have been just so you can protect the Howlfang.
Yeah, but you couldn't do that. Yeah, you could only play it first or last.
Oh right, because Wolven Tinker, came in free with the Howlfang, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's it. That's why.
Vanity.
Just testing people.
That's what we do around here.
It's from above, we'll get rid of that Tinker. Doesn't matter where he is on the field.
Middle, first.
But if he does that, the Howlfang will have defender.
Yeah, that's true.
The old switcheroo,
This is
Russ
gonna
says.
hurt slightly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I think waiting on that was the sensible choice.
This might
Let them
sting a little.
yeah. He might feel this one.
Do you clear away that Dreadwolf now?
You
Or
ha-
does
you.
he
It's the only
attack
way to
you
kill the
first?
den mother. You have to get rid of it, right?
No, I mean, should he clear away that Dreadwolf now?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel you have to.
Bloodfang should just keep all aboard. Get rid of that little
Ah,
ally.
cool. Yeah,
Oh,
cool. With
Even better.
the shaman. Nice.
Okay.
Ah, Dead Mother down to 1 health.
who
Yeah.
cares? You're
But
getting in.
that's okay. You'd accept that because they've got to go through everything else before they get to her.
Yeah.
Plus, he might have a second one.
What he'd do for
In
a
hand.
DMT right now. Even a Krygon would do, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Krygon ability.
Yeah, well,
Smack.
no,
Right.
Krygons.
Ambush and defender.
Ambush.
That
That's important.
ambush negates defender.
You just keep
He's
going face here.
actually very low on resources. He's only got 4 resources.
What
But
this?
he's already
As
looking
much he can do.
He's already looking very low on health anyway.
Oh wow, hey Vanity's coming at it. Okay, he says Philip won this exact matchup 2-1 versus Majorgi in the group stage.
Okay.
So this is a chance for some revenge.
Yeah.
Yes, best of 5.
So take out the ally? No, he's going face.
Yeah. Well, this haste fang deck now, surely he's going to have a fat ally and one of them attachments there somewhere.
Oh, wow, he cleared the ally away. That's kind of interesting.
Well, he can just play an ally, a couple allies now, and Den Mother can't die for 2 turns, basically.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, good call.
And
Yeah. And he's setting
will
up
the final blow.
Yeah.
Ooh! I'm gonna have to howl every time I see that card now.
Yeah. But what you wanted to notice there is that first pull for Will to fight, that's just been shuffled right
it's
back
gone.
into the deck.
Got shuffled
Yeah.
away again now.
Oh, that's right, huh? Because it does get shuffled, so it's not like he's gonna pull back to back. But I'm sure this is gonna be game, right? Oh my god!
Hellfang.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof.
It doesn't even need that free attachment.
Den Mother for the win. No,
Den Mother is the call of the
Den Mother is gonna
World
finish him
Championships.
off. Oof.
Wow.
Now, did I say I was going to copy Anubis's deck? I think I'm going to copy this.
Net decking.
Am I right in thinking that no hero has won the World Cup twice, World Championships twice?
Is that correct?
Yeah, from what I remember, I don't think they have. But this cut, with BT George and the Bloodfang weren't it a couple of years ago? I think that would be a first.
I thought Blood. Oh right, Bloodfang won it 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. This would be the first time one hero has 2 championships to their name, right?
You reckon?
I'm sure that. Yeah.
Because you had Zana first, and then Zaladar.
Gwen won one.
Gwen won it. Which one?
Yeah, A1 Eclipse.
Oh, that's right. I remember hearing about that. I didn't watch it.
Burnout had Vic.
Yeah, Victor.
Didn't he?
Yeah, that's when Victor was rolling with Animor's Call.
Yeah.
And I think Samuel almost beat him, right, with Elementalis. Just barely lost to him. That's
Anders won it.
With Mage.
Well, there was 1 year though where there was where they had 2 heroes. I think. It was a double elimination one.
Okay, the game's
game
up.
Is starting.
It's up.
So which hero won it last year?
Last year was
Vess.
Yeah, Vess.
Vess, wow.
Yeah, it was Bean Talk with Vess. Remember, he came in and surprised everybody with Vess.
Yeah.
And it was like a 55 card Vess too, or something, right? It wasn't close to standard size.
Very large. Yeah.
So that.
I remember around that time, Elementalis was running quite crazy in a lot of, and was probably the favorite. But Vess was obvious counter to that deck.
Oh yeah,
Has the mage ever won it?
yeah. Amber won it with Magia.
Oh, Amber Fade. Right, yeah.
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 like 3 years ago, I
Yeah.
guess. Right, so a typical start. A Blood Moon and Prophet on the other side. And we could see the second player's deck. Thanks to generosity of Mojorji. So he actually does have some tools against the allies. The death from above.
Yeah. Obviously, in there for what sorcerer. It's just something you have to have.
Yeah, and he's got that draw engine going now.
Yeah, the Conference of Fate. And Mojorji answers with Eye of Dark Forest. At least preparing it for the future.
So really, it's just if he gets that Den Mother down early, it feels like there's nothing, almost nothing Philip can do about it.
Yeah, but what I can see is Philip getting out of sight before they even get there. So like now he can get that free speed strike if he's got it in hand, possibly a weapon out. If it's a jeweler's dream, possibly another ally on board as well.
So it comes down to the start. If he doesn't have
Yeah,
the perfect start, he allows Bloodfang to get into his mid game, and then it's over.
yeah. So we
Well,
can see
it's
that
not
speed strike
really
is
that
still.
mid game. Can pretty fast get allies out, and then Darko will have problems. Big problems.
With the what is that stupid item called again? Dark Forest. Dark Forest allows Bloodfang to have somewhat of a slow start, right? Because he can still come in hard.
Recover, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then once he gets up to that 6 resources, he can have a heavyweight attack every single turn.
Yeah, and he can basically clear the board every turn, right? Because all of Phil's cards are going to be 3 cost or less, and he doesn't even get the he doesn't get to recycle his Tinker or his Prophet, depending on which one gets removed.
Mm.
I think in 1 or 2 turns he's gonna start an onslaught, the Bloodfang,
Yeah.
like a real onslaught.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Huge
rough.
allies.
It's gonna be difficult. As Vanity said during the last game, he said this is a massacre. Oh, okay. He just doesn't want to keep any allies on the board for him.
Also, what the great thing that he's doing this matchup that he wasn't able to in the last match is that he's still conserving that shadow energy. So if there's a troubling ally on board,
Yes,
or a
it
big
could
fat
be
ally,
his
yeah,
chance, yeah. So some smart play there.
but that speed strike is still missing, and that's the key play right now.
Yeah, and if he does drop a buffed up, oh wow, this is the first time I saw him play that card.
Okay.
I guess
Ooh, he's gonna take a card.
I was going to say it's just to buy time, but it's not going to stay anymore on the board with Midnight Hope.
But he just
Yeah.
took 2 cards from his opponent. That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Very
Maybe he
innovative.
thought they are worthy.
Yeah, utilizing the artifact to be able to attack twice and draw twice. What do you think? What would the chances be that he stole 2 crushers from
Speed
Phil?
strikes. Yeah. But here we go. Here comes that speed strike now.
Oh,
That Prophet's car on board. Speed Strike is in, and now DC is in business.
I wonder what did he get? What are these two cards?
Yeah.
Or if one of them is a location, that could be a turning point as well. Because that would mean that he gets a net gain of 2 locations in his deck.
Yeah.
What is he seeking?
So now Bloodfang's hero power will be used the next turn.
He does have to remove those allies still, even though they only deal 1 damage to Crusher. It's still 1 plus the 3 from Darklaw's weapon, right? So he still has to get rid of them. Oh, okay. Well, there's your
It
target.
might be a turning point in this game.
Whew,
This
3 card draw.
Bloodfang.
I personally would have held off on that savagery because Bloodfang's big move is coming now. That Crusher could just clear that savagery. Could have been useful for that extra little bit of damage.
Yeah, I was kind of curious about that too, because now you have it. You're gonna lose that because it has the ally has to die for it to go back to hand, correct?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that card.
Maybe he's thought about it. Yeah.
So one of the stolen
maybe
cards was worthless to him. He decided to sacrifice it.
Maybe a Blood Moon.
That's the ultimate insult when you steal someone's card and you just sack it. You're like, "Oh, this card's
And
trash."
now we see what the other
Okay.
player has in store.
So he has another location in hand, so he's holding that to make sure, just in case.
And the Dread
Another
Wolf.
weapon. A machete's the better weapon for double hits as well.
Yep.
So he's got that ready.
So what is he going to take? Yep. All right. And then, does he not have a Crusher? If he did that, he doesn't have a Crusher in hand, does he?
Yep. I'm guessing so.
Yeah, you want to crush that profit. Or is he wondering whether to play a demo?
Oh, wow.
He might have clogged his hand by stealing the opponent's cards. And then he didn't get his worthy cards of his own.
Yeah, but Mo George has played this deck a lot. He's took it to a lot of tournaments recently, and he's done very well with it. He must kind of know what he's planning. He must have a plan in there. He's got a full hand, and not to use that ability makes me think that he's up to.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't see his hand as much as we can see Phillips. Okay, so there goes the ally. It feels like Darklaw is going to start pulling away with this, though.
Yep. He's got the next 2 turns he could boost away and get face damage done now.
Yeah, that's game already.
Practically lethal.
Yeah, he has lethal alone with just a weapon.
But a Crusher and something else.
Yeah, it's all about the kind of pressure he can put on him right now.
Yeah. And he's got to keep allies on board now as well. I feel you can't be bringing them back to hand because he needs a distraction from going to face.
He can get out a Crusher and a Den Mother. He's asking a lot, but didn't he do that in another game? Well, previous game he had them both there.
Yeah. I think there's Howl Fang, Tinker,
Ooh,
and Den Mother.
that is not good. That's
no.
That
is not what you want to play at this point.
No.
Definitely.
That's the capture prey on the ally with a relentless savagery.
That almost feels like
he actually doesn't have the cards, or didn't have the cards that he wanted.
That was a good use of the location ability there.
That almost feels like a concession.
Yeah, this deck from George, I think that's one of its failings is that it is 48 cards or around that much, and that when you get to that kind of size, you do get a bit on the heavy side, and obviously it causes more inconsistency issues. One of the major things we've seen just in this match is the location. I think that's what's really hurt him, not have that location at all.
Well, I think actually he misplayed on turn 4 by stealing those cards. He might have counted that something
Yeah.
really useful comes, but it actually didn't.
Here she
Did it,
comes
yeah.
again, but
And it stopped his own cards from flowing,
Yeah.
which may have been much more useful.
the Eye of the Dark
Yeah,
Forest
you're probably
can't
right.
even get rid of anybody.
Yeah, no, this
No.
game, that Confluence of Fate was basically a concession. That the game is over.
Yeah.
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 Now it
Setting
can
up to
do
be quite a
something.
good final though.
And you can't really play the Red Riding or the Dark Riding Hood because it's always going to buff up your opponent as well.
Oh yeah.
Scout's not going to do anything.
Last peek into the cards.
All right,
of
so that's a
opponent.
1-1 then.
Yep.
What I did just see in Philip's hand there was a lithium sledgehammer, which
Yeah.
is
So
interesting.
he does have one.
Yeah.
So that's the first game that Majorgi has lost to a Dark Claw in the last 6 games.
There is a question in general, global chat of game. Is someone recording it so we can watch it later?
Yes. You want to type? I don't want to type that. Tell them yes. I'm gonna have
All
it.
right, so it's being recorded, right?
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have
You've got
the.
to create a highlight of it, haven't you? Something like
Yeah,
that.
you do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you do. You have to create a highlight too.
I'll probably break it down into 3 pieces each because it's like 3 and 4 hours. So I'll probably do
Yeah.
like an
Is it
hour a
recording
piece.
onto your computer as well with OBS?
Yeah, I got it streaming and recording, and it's saved to a file on my
Nice.
desktop. So I have the day
Very,
one,
very nice.
and I think it'll stay on the Twitch for like a week or a couple weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll upload it to YouTube piece by piece. So
So
it'll
one of these guys will go down in history and be immortalized and be
Yeah.
watched forever on YouTube, while YouTube still exists until the replacement for YouTube arrives, whatever that may be.
I don't want to type in the general chat because it takes up a lot of the screen. But if you could just tell them that there'll be a link in the World Championship on the forums that they can check out. That'll send them to my channels. This way they can view it if they want to.
Oh, I see.
Well,
Yeah,
I already
there's
wrote them, but
options in there, yeah.
it will be available to watch when it's finished.
Here we go.
Game 3. I'm sitting here watching Shadow Eris, sniffing and drinking some Blue Label.
Some what?
Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's the way to start off the day properly. Bit of Shadow Era, a bit of booze.
It's already 8 a.m. here. It's all right.
That's late.
The sun is out. This was my birthday present to myself. So
Happy birthday to you.
yeah,
When was
that's
it your birthday?
last month.
Oh, right. Ages ago. I'll take that back.
Yeah.
That's old news.
Undeserving. Next time you'll get one. You guys haven't tried it. If you're whiskey like lovers, you gotta at least try Blue Label once. It's pretty good stuff. I should get product placement for that.
Yeah. I'm a Dr. Pepper man.
The only thing
Cherry Coke.
the only thing I do with Dr Pepper is drop it while I'm driving my forklift at work. Done it once. All right, what do we got
So
here?
we have a profit duel on
Yep.
the board.
No Blood Moon on one side though. Let's see if he plays the Blood Moon, or he does something better like Location into Confluence of Fate. Nope, a Woven Tinker instead. So another not so optimal start for Majorgi here.
Yeah. Philip is looking quite good though. He's got
Why
his
not?
confidence.
Well, it's not bad to start with Tinker because he gives you a card when he dies.
Yeah, but I think what you want is that turn 2 profit into a turn 3 with Location Confluence, right? That's kind of what you're shooting for.
Yeah, that's ideal.
Yeah, but you can always count for it when you have 48 cards.
Yeah.
Didn't kill the Tinker
You know,
because He's killing him this way.
Killing both of
Yeah,
them.
and the funny thing is that they usually use some ability cards to kill the prophet because he has so much health, like 4 health. It's not easy to kill him, so players need to resort to
What's
abilities.
Yeah. What's happened is Philip, because he's got that blood moon on and he's got his draw ticking away. He didn't feel the need to drop confluence. He's got that in hand. He's already pulled it, but he's not decided not to use it yet.
Yeah, clear that board first.
And you guys keep talking garbage about a 48 card deck. It's like you've never heard of this guy, Shadow Man.
Everyone's heard of Shadow Man with his 80 card Gar. And until we reduced, the max used to be 120 and he played 120 card deck, didn't he?
He still had the same results.
Yeah.
he is an outlier. He definitely is. And he was
Actually, he may have done better with 120 than 80.
we nerfed him by 25%. We nerfed him by 25%. He's still in top 5 in score and rating.
Yeah, Vanity's correct. It's 33%.
33%.
That's called good balancing.
Oh, 33%. Jesus Christ, I said 25. What a moron.
Go, Crusher. He's got a crush on you.
Oh, so
Oh,
bye-bye board.
Nice. Yeah, that's not a bad call, that, is it? Really?
He seems reluctant to use it.
Wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't use
Probably thinking, what do I care for a Dreadwolf?
Yeah, because a
It's
Dreadwolf.
just a free CC.
Yeah, and it's only going to do 1 damage to him either way.
Yeah. What's happening here is Philip hasn't attached, because he hasn't had his location, neither of them have. He hasn't attached a confluence. He hasn't attached a speed strike. And he's having to waste a full turn to do that. And even the damage, he can't get rid of that crusher. So this is in George's favor right now, really strongly.
Although Darklaw has got the hero power, sizable size, Shadow Energy.
Yeah.
Which
But at this point,
may work in his favor later.
Possibly, yeah.
If he assembles everything he needs.
Would you kill off that Dreadwolf knowing that there's a Wolven Resilience around?
Well, no, because even if he puts the Woven Resilience on it, it's still only going to do 1 damage to the Crusher anyway. So.
Yeah.
But he'll do a lot to the face.
Yeah, but then, I mean, more than likely he's going to draw into another Crusher, or he has one available. So maybe he. Oh, man, never mind. He decides.
Cards.
And does he attack into the hero? Yeah, because it'll die in 2 hits anyway, right? So you might as well just take. Yeah, just put the 8 damage in.
Yeah, you're never going to get an opportunity to do more than 8 damage, or very rarely you get that. So you got to really take it.
Oh, howl?
Yeah, he's got
Are we going to howl to pull it back?
Or to steal another card.
Who do you howl? You howl that guy. Chip away.
Isn't it the time we should do some sound effects?
Yeah, I just did it, but everybody's talking.
Oh, very well, very well.
Everybody's got to be ready for that, man. Come on, you guys are just talking regular. The howl comes out, we got to howl. We should
How
make it.
about the whining sound of a wolf when he gets hurt?
Oh, when he. So what? 2 of us have to do the howl, and 2 of us have to do the the yip.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Something like.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
All right. This. Okay.
Friday Dreadwolf is coming down.
Me and Ian will do the howl, and Leo and Cass can do the.
The whining.
Yeah.
The whining.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go.
Dreadwolf there. Can't get many cards. Or can she?
No, he took away the attack value.
Howlfang would be good now. That would buff her back up, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could kill off that shaman.
Hey Gondo, you remember the last time we did this with the exile sound effect?
What was that?
Ah!
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. God, how long ago was that?
I think it's 3 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
I suppose there's various different exile things that can go on. Was it the snare trap usually?
But there's no exiling in these decks. Like,
Yeah.
Doesn't Crusher exile?
Yeah, he
yeah,
does. All right,
he can
so
exile a
Oh, we'll be
3
ready
CC
for
ally
it.
we'll be ready.
for it.
Yeah, we're ready.
and
We got
below.
we got all the sound effects ready to go.
Right, who'd you put that on? Oh no, it's not in his hand yet. Now it is. Right. Riding Hood's back in the game.
Poor cat. She just realized that it's an all woven final.
Oh, dogs and cats showing up.
And she did make a comment yesterday about having to
Oh,
rename herself
yeah.
if a
Doggelina.
Wolven won. Yeah.
That completely slipped my mind. How could I have forgotten something like that?
Gotta make sure we hold her to it now.
Hey, Zodi. How you doing, brother? Oh my God, Ross. Ross.
Somebody kick him out of here.
Philip could have killed these two prophets.
Yeah, I
on
was
the
curious
board,
about
but
that.
decided not to.
I think he'd rather save his hero power to be able to wipe out the Crusher.
Have a big threat.
Yeah, because the Crusher comes in with only 4 health, right? So he said that'd be a lot scarier than dealing with those two.
And this may be indicating that he has no good abilities to back up the fight with for the board.
Pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's because it wouldn't
Chip
kill the
away,
Dread Wolf.
chip away.
Oh my God, yeah, he's in like 2 turns of. He's gonna wait. Okay, be ready. At least for the howl sound effect, because we see it.
Well, it's
Oh. Okay, there we
Won't
go.
it be too much for the Catalina?
Yeah, it'd be too bad. This is the worst year in my show years. Dogs have taken over the. Yep. Couldn't have had it any
So
better way.
Crusher plus or a mother plus a midnight howl.
Wow.
Still
Just
not going to be enough.
profits everywhere. Got 4 profits on the field right now.
Ah, loads of profit. That's good.
There you go.
We like
Speed strength.
Finally get
Shadow Era to be
Yeah.
profitable.
Oh. Man, I gotta make a highlight with just bad puns.
Oh, so much profit.
So many prophets, yet what's the prophecy?
Oh God, I'd rather just hear the howling.
Oh.
The prophecy is that the wolf will win this game.
The wolf.
Will it be
And
the
the
old
championship.
school Wolven, or will it be the newer one? I say newer.
so that,
I think Bloodfang's still been around about 7 years or something.
We're not
so
trying
that
to make.
getting board back was important there. It means that George probably can't finish off this turn.
Crusher will be very nice now to get rid of that horrible
Yes.
Dread Wolf.
Yeah. But he's
And
doing
you
a
can
lot of
even
thinking.
haste him in if he's
Yeah.
got.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem to be using Crusher often enough.
Yeah, he has obviously hasn't been drawn into it.
Maybe he has too few.
There's no way he runs less than 4. He has to run 4, right?
He's in a
I
spot
wouldn't be so sure.
Now, with the other allies he's got, I wouldn't expect 4 Crushers. He's got Den Mothers, he's got Howlfangs in there, he's got Dark Riding Hoods in there.
He's also got 48 cards in his deck. How did he not have 4?
Yeah. I would have guessed probably 3.
So what he's played there is a stalling tactic, I guess, right?
Yeah, he's just trying
Get
to
him out.
meet shields.
Yeah.
If
Draw.
Tinker dies, he'll draw a card trying to find that
Yeah.
key card. If one of those sticks and then he hastes either of those fatters, he's won, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So he forces them to have to clear the
Ability
board.
next turn, yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's what
it
he's
isn't going to
waiting
be
for.
easy to get rid of both.
Well, he has a weapon in hand, right? He has a Jeweler's Dream in hand, so he can get rid of everything right now.
Not without the hero ability.
Yeah, he could
Once you get the
kill
card.
the.
Oh right,
Yeah.
JD twice. But he's gonna get hit back though.
No, he can
He hasn't
hit
got
with the
ambush.
prophet first into the tinker, or hit with the
Yeah. Then
no, yeah, and then he still gets hit one time. But
yeah.
did he have
So
capture
he'd
prey in
be
his hand?
down to 7, and then just a hasted crusher would be game. So you
Oh,
leave
he's
the
got
tinker on
captured
the
prey.
board, and you'll still get him.
No, he's bringing captured prey, and I
Yeah.
think the resilience has already been used up. So, or even India.
Double the damage will now kill him off.
And attack with
Finally.
Alan.
And so
Huh?
he
Does that
takes.
take the
Oh,
doorway?
Red Wolf, right?
Oh,
Okay, so he was able to save his HP in the end.
Yeah.
That was actually a really good turn. Able to save
Well
himself.
done, Mr.
Yeah.
Non-foil Prophet.
Yeah, but this looks like it's going to be the deciding turn now. This next one.
Do you think Bloodfang may want to go for the face?
Oh, here it comes. Ah!
Clearing that.
That's
Yeah.
not enough, though.
Yeah.
That is enough.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
Saw that coming.
Woo!
That's usually
I
how
forgot to
these
go,
Bloodfangs
"Ah!"
want to finish.
No,
Forgot to do the exile sound effect.
no, I did. I did it.
Oh, I thought that was a howl. Ow! Wee!
Oh,
We definitely need sound effects in this game.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
More are being added, aren't they? I wonder which ones Carl's doing.
I'm ready to provide my exile and howl effect at no charge, no royalties. Ah!
So 2-1 then.
Yeah. 2-1.
They vanity. He says fun and interactive gameplay. You don't get top notch quality streaming like this.
There was a lot of back and forth there. He's being sarcastic, and I'll dispute that.
So we are 2-1 for Majorgy then. So he's one game away. This could potentially be the last game of 2021 or 2020.
Could be the last game of 2021. After this, Carl turns the servers off. That's your lot for the year.
All
That's
hey,
it.
what better way would it be to go out, right? In all woven finals.
Yep, that's
Like,
it. Been waiting for this day.
all right, it's up. So this could potentially be the last game of 2020. And from the way the first three played out, it seems like I feel like the money has to be on Majorgy, right?
Well, it's been back and forth. Phil won yesterday between these two, so I don't know. I think that Phil has a chance.
Well, Darklaw always has that chance, right? With that quick
Yeah.
start, pretty
Yeah.
much to beat anyone. Philip, and both of these players are longtime players, are they not?
Yeah, they've been here as long as I've longer than I've been here, so I'd say so.
So
Alright.
what's the prophecy? The prophecy is confluence of fate. We'll be seeing next.
Yeah, it's just a matter of locations, right? It seems like locations didn't really show up too much in the last game. What was there only 2 played? So it also comes down to how well the decks function without the locations, and I think Majorgy's deck probably functions better without it.
So that was the same start as last game, right? Prophet
Yeah, it was the same thing.
Yeah, you say that about George's deck, but it's Philip that's actually compromised his deck a little bit and decided to put Jeweler's Dream back in there to sort of counteract not having the location.
So it's probably a wash, both in the same situation.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, he's getting some.
Really filling out the board now.
Yeah, he's got like
Yeah.
a rush going on here.
Yeah, and even with that ability coming soon as well, so Philip really needs to get a handle on them allies.
Oh,
Got his own howl. Take out DRH.
yeah, he had to he couldn't play. He couldn't afford to play anything else than that, right? Yeah, he had to get rid of that damage. That was way too much.
Yeah.
Confluence. Wow, this
And
is.
it was the most dangerous ally
I
to
think
kill.
Yeah.
this is. He's really got Philip on his heels right now. This feels really
Getting
bad.
snowball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because next turn, if he has a Crusher in hand too, it's gonna get really bad for him, really
So
fast.
a location plus a machete, he could get rid of both of those guys.
Yeah.
But he's going to be staring down a Bloodfang ability next turn.
If he had a location, I'm guessing it would have been out in the previous turns.
Wow, this is going downhill really fast for Phil. It feels like he's.
He's
I don't know.
clinging on.
Yeah, he says he's
That's
just.
it.
It's just around the corner that can get out of control real quick. Okay, so he has will to fight. Oh, Blood Moon. Yeah, this. Oh boy.
Who's coming out?
Oh boy.
Crusher.
Oh damn.
That'll do.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
He's willing to fight. This guy is
It's,
really willing.
wow.
And he'll be staying because
Because
it's
it's
not the other haste attachment,
Yeah.
which gets
And
a
it
leg back
nicely.
to hand.
Yeah. And it's allowed him to get a draw a couple of cards, so he's not out of hand either. So it's looking ominous now.
yeah. It's is what I said right. It feels like it's right around the corner that
Desperation
it could
boost.
get out of hand, and it literally 5 seconds later got out of hand. And I
Yeah.
don't think there's coming back from this. The
No.
fact that he uses his ability to try to silence that the Crusher a little bit shows you that he doesn't have any answers right now. Ah!
Good one.
What a
Even
play!
still.
What a play!
Oh,
Oh, that's pretty tasty.
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
That's
That's it.
that's
That's
the
the
end.
game.
That's 3 games. That's 3 games. Yeah.
Wow.
Did
By
it.
Mo Georgie.
Mo Georgie.
Oh my.
Very
Profit for
worthy
the
champ.
win.
That was that was
Short work.
that was
Kind
over.
of short work.
Congratulations to George.
Yeah, congratulations, Majorgy, for having the fastest final game of any World Championships I've ever watched. I mean, I feel like I didn't even get a chance to pick my nose. It was over. I only got to do
Well
this.
Yeah.
done.
Wow.
Yeah, it was an amazing performance from everyone that made it to this second day. But obviously, George is standing out with the victory.
And it's a victory
Well,
that,
these Wolven decks are so explosive. It's bound to happen like that.
yeah, you said that to me earlier.
They are just like
Yeah,
boom, and the
it's
opponent
over.
is knocked out.
It was
How
funny because
different would these have been if Profit got nerfed before the
Much
championship?
different, I think. It
Because
would be much different.
Yeah.
Profit was 4 copies in both of those. Kept finding attachments, whether it was
Yes.
drawing them or
Yeah.
not. Those
Too
attachments were the
conveniently
key to the
full
winning.
of her hand.
yeah, and it
It
was just
just fills up your hand too conveniently.
yeah.
The
So
profit.
that you think does everyone think that simply a change to the fact that making it so it doesn't get drawn to your hand that it just stays on the top of your deck? You think that's a good enough change to that?
Yeah, I think
It
so.
used to be that, and then it got
Yeah.
back.
It used to work so, and it was okay. No one complained.
Yeah.
Well, you know
But
what?
hey, these guys, they use the current incarnation of the cards, don't they?
Yeah, that's the point, right?
George
It's
is
like
done. Yeah, they
it's
use
the world
what's out there.
it's the world championship, so you got to play what gives you the best chance. Everybody thought that it was going to be Dark Claw, but one guy said no, I think it's going to be Bloodfang. And so in the end, you still got to give it to the player because he chose the best option.
Sure, but
And he used some
the
interesting
question is,
cards.
why did everybody think that Darklaw is the best while Bloodfang was also at the top? Just played left.
The thing, yeah, the thing about Bloodfang is that there's one person that's mastered it, and that's George. We only saw it one of the deck that was brought to this World Championship Finals with Otto, who did well with it as well. But George is just on another level with that deck. DC seems more playable by more of the players, and I think that's where the difference is. The Bloodfang probably has the higher ceiling, but it takes a lot more to get it there.
Yeah, it's a more it's not as it's like what would you say Dark Claw is like iPhone. Bloodfang is like Android. One's more user
What?
friendly. One's more use. One is more user friendly than the other. Dark Claw is
Yeah.
more user friendly, easier to pick up, easier to learn. Bloodfang is not so much. He's never been that way, but
Right, now I
yeah.
understand the comparison. The way you guessed that.
But
Yeah.
I mean, because Bloodfang is always. I mean, when it works well, it's like, oh my god, this is like an amazing deck, right? Like Bloodfang looks amazing, and then you try playing it, or one of us tries playing it, we go, you know what? Maybe it's not so good after all. But
Yeah.
but then when it takes a player like this to actually take it to the level that
Gotta
that
say, I'm kind of impressed that Majorji won the World Championship with a rating of 102. That's no one would have expected that. So
yeah,
such a lowly rating to win.
obviously doesn't play too much ladder. He just focuses on beating everybody in the things that matter, like world
Yeah, like he
championship.
plays with an out or something.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
winning the world championship's not a big, who cares about ladder?
that will inspire lots of new players though, because they'll see that they'll see rating 102. Anybody can win.
Yeah, 102 and
Get the right deck. Here we go, man.
I think
I'm really happy for him. He's
nah, I am
he's
too.
such
And
a nice guy as well.
that's two crowns for Black Templars in the last 3 years too. So got to give it up to them. Is I don't know what the total count for guilds with titles behind their belt is, but more than one is probably a pretty good accomplishment, right?
Mm, yeah.
Because I think
And
other.
Sigismund was second last year, wasn't he? As
Oh,
well.
was he? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he was.
right.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, anybody have anything else they wanna put in about everything they saw this weekend?
I want to know the deck lists. So I can try them.
Well, those
Okay.
always get posted. Yeah, everybody should keep their eyes out on the forums. There'll be a post with the deck list. There always is. I'll try to maybe what we could end up doing is getting the deck list and take it for a spin on rated. Maybe a couple of us can get together for that. We could do that in a video and see how well we fare
Yeah,
with
sounds
it.
good.
And until then, I don't think I have anything else to add to this. I'm probably gonna get some
You
sleep.
you probably need to get some sleep. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I just
sounds like
want
a
to say
nice
a big
idea.
thanks to you, Jose. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well,
Big
you might.
thank you. You know, you've done an amazing job.
Hey, except for the
Appreciate it as
beginning,
well.
you guys want to. Why don't you guys let everybody know who you are on the way out and why they should be here with us?
Yeah, come and join us on Telegram, everyone. Setcast. That's me out. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Goodbye from me, Gondorian, aka Ian. See you later.
You want to say goodbye, Leo? Leo just ducked out. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for being a part of the stream. Thanks for the support. I mean, it was a rough beginning today. Thank you for everybody that helped me along the way with the commentary. This is not easy to do by yourself. And when you have good people with you, it always makes it a lot easier. I hope to see the game continue to grow. It was nice to see an all Woven finals for me because I've always been a big fan of the Woven. And just keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to try to do a couple of streams a week. I want to at least do one for Meltdown. And for some reason, I found that to be a more enjoyable game mode that I just never was into it before. But it gives you a lot of interesting options, and I think it's going to be a fun thing to do. And of course, one more time, congratulations to Majorgi playing a game, playing a deck that nobody